Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 30th of December 2020. This will be the last video slash shrine review of this year, and then we'll be going into 2021, which hopefully is better for all our sakes. And yeah, to top this year off we have a pretty bad shrine. Yeah, these perks aren't very good, but basically we go over the Shrine of Secrets in Dead by Daylight, which has 2 killer perks and 2 survivor perks. I'll go over what they do, how they work, how they change as you tier the perk up, what characters they come with, and sometimes this is a killer one, what killer's power does it work well with, or killer's playstyle, you know. And at the end I'll give my thoughts on which ones you should buy with shards. I only really recommend DLC perks, but only if it's like really good and I feel like you'll get value from it. Yeah, but sometimes, and most recently a lot of the time, I won't recommend anything. I'll just be like, save them up for next week, or just buy an outfit, I don't know. Like I said, these perks aren't very great, so I'm not sure how long this video will be, because I also feel like we had one of these perks very recently, so we're going to get straight into it. First of all, we have Brutal Strength, which is a trapper perk, and this one's really simple, but good, but also not great. So basically this allows you to destroy dropped pallets, breakable walls, and generates 10% faster. At tier 2 that is 15% faster, and at tier 3 that's 20% faster. So yeah, that's what this does. This perk got changed around a lot, because I remember at some point it was like 40% faster, and then for some reason ages and ages ago I thought it was like 75% faster. I don't know, we have to look through the records for that. Basically at the moment you'll break pallets and gens and walls 20% faster, which is good. It's definitely noticeable. For Survivor, if you play against this a lot, you'll know off by heart and you will just be able to tell if they have it. It's not that noticeable, I think, initially. 20% isn't a whole lot, but you can definitely feel it as killer, and like I said, as Survivor you can definitely tell when they've got it. I would say breakable walls is more noticeable, but that's just me. And I feel like this is good for killers who have to be very M1 in chases. So, for example, I'm a pig main, and in my main pig build I have this perk just to help in chases, because obviously in chases she kind of struggles. I mean, yeah, I know she has an ambush, but like I said, I'm a pig main, and this perk has been in my main build for ages, So it's good in that sense. I would also say about on like Wraith and like Ghostface, this is really good. Just killers that have to get in a lot of chases. You can obviously use this with like Enduring and maybe Spirit Fury if you really want to go there, but I just use this with Enduring and my other builds for Pig, so that's just me. And again, this perk is, I mean, it's great. Well, yeah, I mean, it's great for those killers, but it's just okay, or kind of good, whatever, for everyone else. It's not very exceptional, it's very basic and very simple at what it does, and it does it well, I guess, so, yeah. Next up we have Detective's Hunch, which is a detective tap perk, and this one I haven't used for a while, but I used to use this a lot when I used Inner Strength for ages. So this will have it so when a generator is completed, the auras of generators, chests and totems within 32 meters are revealed to you for 10 seconds. At tier 2 that's 48 meters, and at tier 3 that's 64 meters, so that's a very big distance. It's very noticeable. If you're holding a map that can track objectives, generators, chests and totems revealed by Detective's Hunch are added to the map. Which is, I mean, I feel like people don't really use that a whole lot. People just use this by itself. People use this, I would say, in like Survivor Friends, there's usually at least one person running this just to help if there's like a ruin and then dying, or if there's like a Devour Hope or something. To be honest, I haven't gone against Devour Hope for a very long time actually, so I don't know about that, but it's just good for like totems. Also, again, it's good to track gens if you're on a map like the game or Larry's where you keep getting lost, because I've been playing this game for a very long time and I still get lost on those maps. And again, chess is just, yeah, whatever. It's not great. It did get changed, I think, before. I don't know if the generators complete. Oh no, that was Dark Sense, wasn't it? No, yeah, that was ages ago. Yeah, no, I don't think this got changed, so it's always been like this, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, because I think it was Dark Sense was when originally you had to be the one who completed a gen for it to work, but now it just has so every time a gen is done. I think it's the same with this, I can't remember though. But right now you have to, it's just whenever a gen gets done you can get the aura reading, and like I said, it works with maps as well. But honestly, I wouldn't use this in like meta builds, or just even in builds really. I just feel like it's not very useful. Again, like I said, I used this when I had my inner strength phase, and even then, I don't know. 64 meters is a very big range, but I just feel like it doesn't really help with anything else other than hunting down totems, to be honest. So I think I'll give this one a pass for now. Next we have Nemesis, which is a Oni perk, and I can't remember the last time this was on the shrine, because I swear I've never even seen this on the shrine before, but whatever. So this is a Oni perk, and this is probably Oni's best perk, I would say, but it's more complex than Brutal Strength. So basically, this is another obsession based perk, and this will have it so, first of all, before anything, a survivor who blinds you or stuns you using a pallet or locker becomes your obsession. So now, even by itself, you can now have a way to change the obsession of then decisive strike. You can now have, if they flashlight blind you, or they pallet stun you, or head on stun you, this will automatically make them the obsession. Anytime a new survivor becomes the obsession, they are afflicted by the oblivious status effect for 40 seconds, and their aura is shown to you for 4 seconds. So tier 2 that's 50 seconds, and tier 3 that's 60 seconds. So again, also the killer can obviously only be assessed with one survivor at a time. This is a bit more complex, but again, I just feel like people haven't really used this a whole lot. You kind of have to use this with other perks. You have to have a lot of synergy with this, I would say. It's interesting to have the obsession change like that, like how Furtive Chase changes the obsession a lot. I would say this has a better effect outcome than Furtive Chase, but Oblivious is the one where they don't hit the terror radius. It's not the same as Undetectable, but basically they just don't hit the terror radius or anything, so keep that in mind. And also it shows the aura. The aura showing is kind of pointless, I'm not going to lie, especially if it's like the pallet stun one, or like if you're getting locker stunned, then obviously you're in that animation. Also obviously it says anytime the obsession stuns you, which also means decisive strike. And again, when you're in the animation, you're not going to see them anyway, so I feel like the aura reveal is kind of pointless. But again, I just feel like even if you do combine this with other things, like Play with Your Fear is a very common one, but I just feel like it doesn't really help a whole lot. And using it by itself or with other perks, I feel like this doesn't really help a lot for me. And sometimes I kind of forget I'm running the perk because I really don't see it doing anything. And the Oblivious, like I said, doesn't really help at all because you'll probably just be in a chase of them anyway. So, yeah, I just feel like it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird and quirky, I think. Finally, we have Windows of Opportunity, which I swear we've had recently, so I'm not going to spend too long on it because I feel like I'm just repeating myself all the time. This is a Kate's perk, and this is good for beginners. This is the one where it shows the auras of pallets, breakable walls, and vault locations within 20 meters, and then once you vault a window, or drop a pallet in a chase, it will deactivate and has a cooldown of 30 seconds. At tier 2 that's 25-second cooldown, and tier 3 that is 20 seconds. Yeah, it's good for beginners. It's good for if you're trying to learn looping seriously and everything, but other than that, I really don't have anything else to say about it. This has been on the shrine a lot, and I just feel like people don't use this a whole lot unless you're, again, like I said, learning looping or whatever. It's fine. It's not very good, but I mean, again, it's good at what it does, but I'm not going to take a perk slot for it, you know. So now we're going to go over which ones I think you should buy, and I'm not going to recommend any. I will recommend Nemesis if you are one of those, like when I used to be, but again, not to brag, I just get a lot of the characters, to be honest, and their perks. I get a lot of perks from the shrine, though, I have to say. I have all of Plague's perks, and I don't even have Plague, so there we go. This one is interesting. Again, Oni's perks aren't that great. He has Blood Echo and Zanshin Tactics. Zanshin is the exact same as Windows of Opportunity, but for killer. And Blood Echo I like, but I don't use a whole lot. But I would say most people don't like that perk. So I guess if you want to have Nemesis just to have Nemesis and not buy Oni, then feel free to do that. But other than that, Windows of Opportunity, again, if you want to buy that, sure. But I don't know. Again, you'll use this for a while and then you probably won't touch it. I haven't even touched this perk in ages. Brutal Strength is good. It can be kind of like whatever with some killers, and also Trapper is obviously base character. So I was probably just leveling up in the future or whenever you want to, or just, you know, just put the blood points on. I probably wouldn't put shards on for a free character. I think you have to be level 40 for this perk. I'm not too sure though, but and Detective's Hunch, I just feel like you won't really be using a whole lot. And if you are, unless you're doing maybe like archive challenges, which is also a good thing, but other than that, I don't see people using this one a whole lot. So a bit disappointing, but I would say mainly save your shards for next week. But if not, then I would say maybe get Nemesis. Maybe Winds of Opportunity, but again, perks aren't great this week. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you have a good new year. I'll be back next week with the next week's Shrine review. I will obviously still not making promises on videos. Once I'm free enough and motivated enough, I will get content out, actual content. So stay tuned and follow my Twitter for more updates on that. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.